We're on the final stages of prep. That's the only thing, like with myself, I stray away from anything too big because I watch these guys for 30 minutes getting set up. I'd rather be talking and shooting for 30 minutes, but you know, when you want the big boys, that's what you gotta do.
It's a Spectrum AR 20410T with the Synapsis gyro that's inside.
Yep, so he's got synapsis, however that's pronounced, and then what is this, a GPS
That's
module?
the GPS, yeah, for the ground speed and
yep.
altitude.
So you got all perimeters measured. Yep, pretty cool. Cockpit.
I can tell you what's up front if you want to lay it down. Up front is a Avian 85 160. And then down in there you can see the Avian, or through here, the Avian 200 amp ESC.
I might need to get a flashlight because I can't see anything. I see some wires now. Okay, let me get my
Might be a little bit more up.
There we go.
Yeah, it's over, maybe over here you can barely see. All right, there you go. You can see it right there.
Oh, there we go. So there we go, the Avian brick.
Yeah. And then running the...
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. And then running the Falcon 26 by 12. We're in the testing, so just like last time.
Ooh.
I have a Avian 28 by 10. This is a Falcon 28 by 10. This is a 26 by 12.
Look at that spinner, people.
So
people tend to stray away from the carbon fiber props.
Yeah.
But not this time.
You gotta have to have them, I guess. The manual says that it's a 35.6 pound plane, and with the watt ratio of the 35.6 to divided by what the watts, the continuous watts of the motor produces, it's 209.14 thrust watt ratio. So hopefully that's well within the 175 to 250 for sport and aerobatic. So
Gotcha.
12S. So that's
Yep, we 12S Bird. Man, this thing is massive. How many inches is this bird?
so it's a Seagulls model, Xtreme Decathlon. It's a 122-inch wingspan.
All right, can't wait for the size reference.
Let me get my hat. I'll stand out with it.
You want to what you want me to talk about it?
Oh, if you want to, right here in the shade, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Whenever you're ready. Yeah. All right. Good morning. Today we have a Xtreme Decathlon made by Seagull Models. It's a 122-inch wingspan. They call for it to be a 60 cc to 85 cc. We are running a brushless system. We're running a Avian 8085 by 160 kV on 12S with 6,000 milliamps of battery power. It's powered by a Avian 200 amp speed controller with a Falcon 26 by 12 prop. We will going to be testing. I do have a Falcon 28 by 10. It's guided by my Spectrum transmitter. It's an IX20 SE. If you want to come around here, you can. It's also have inside. We have at the bottom. We have the AR 20410T with the Synapsis system for the gyro and safe, and also we have GPS at the top behind the seat, and it's our maiden flight. Running all.
Like you got a satellite back in the back?
Yeah, well, that's the second. We got 5 receivers in it, so that's Mr. Joe Coletti made that mount for me, 3D printed. So thanks to him. And we're here for our maiden flight, so we're going to see how it goes.
And he just flipped on the beacon lights.
Beacon light on. Beacon light on.
Ended that video. So yeah, we are. Man, look at the light pods and everything. Yeah, this is nice. It's at least worth the
Mm-hmm.
At least they put a door hinge.
Yeah.
A realistic door.
Can you plug the battery in?
like we're at the racetrack
Timer
supporting
stop.
a race car. This thing is so big.
Run over.
So folks, this is the size reference. I could sleep on this with another person, my wife perhaps. Like this is long enough to sleep on this bed. Maybe not wide enough, but anyway, you get the point. Let me see if I can lift this tail. Whoa, the tail itself is about 30 pounds. Size reference.
I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it.
Other way.
Yeah, I'm taxed. I want to get as much room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's not going to take much. Flat bottom. Airfoil. It'll be a flash. Hold it up. Ease into it, let it get itself up.
Yeah, Paul, when I see you coming in my program, take him out.
Ready?
Gentle giant. What was that? No, that's a big plane, Paw. And this screen is so hard to see.
I feel. Looks good. Looks good.
You have to put too much of anything.
Look like
to
it's
get it flying right.
tracking pretty good.
I want to know what that is.
Sound like some vibration.
It's a vibration from something. It did that right on takeoff.
Yeah. Look like when you
Get to a certain throttle, it vibrates. Folks, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Yep, it's that vibration at that throttle. When you go past half throttle, it kicks out? And it doesn't do it. That's weird. I'm gonna go ahead and say that without a shadow of a doubt in my mind and in my memory even, this is the biggest electric aircraft I have ever filmed. Usually when they're this big, it's the gassers.
You think it's the ESC kind of chatter?
Yeah, I think it's just a thing.
Not getting out of sync.
That is so dramatic. That was so dramatic.
we got the Velcro mines on the top of that and deployed mines from the air.
Yeah, something's rattling. That's not the ESC.
Yeah, it sounds like at a certain
Something like that.
you get a vibration at that exact time.
That was metal on metal type of tone.
See, that's what it did on the bench.
It could be where the strut's going into the bottom of the plane, maybe.
I think it's something to do with the motor, the power plant, because it only does it when you could hear it when he gets to that certain throttle and it gets a little bit out of balance. That's when it vibrates bad. And then once he passes it, it smooths right on out.
Yeah.
So it's in the motor. It's in the motor prop holder, spinner, somewhere in there.
Yeah, you're riding the throttle down there. It's a vibe, especially with the headwind like this.
Every time.
It's just the airframe. Because I don't feel any power loss, but we're going to check and see.
Yeah, not
Maybe he hit it right in front of us.
something linkage. It's something that's rattling.
Yeah.
At a certain harmonic.
Minus 1 minute.
All right, we're going to come.
All right, you are clear.
Bleed it out. The plane, boss, the plane.
Timer stop. Timer start.
Remember that joke?
Timer stop. Timer start.
Oh yeah, man, look at that.
Timer stop.
It's a big boy, let it run out. It's a big boy, let it run all the way out. There you go. Bruh. Good job.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch
So
that
I
whole.
can't coming back onto the concrete.
Yeah.
We walking that.
Yeah. Good job.
Why is it not showing on the voltage? I have an avian. Do I need the batteries to have the avian to see the voltage too? Yeah, I do, huh? Let me take that.
If you wanted separate batteries, yes, but not when
Because it's running series.
it should still tell you the
Yes.
total voltage.
Yeah, the ESC should tell you.
It does. That's our battery voltage. Looked like it really only pulled from one battery.
Well, this is so this is the receiver batteries.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. So it only pulled from one battery, and this one was just straight back up. So that's what you use. This the milliamps you use from almost 500 to 350. So yeah, you're gonna have to be on top of those batteries when you fly. You can't just do them like a gas ram and fly all day.
Wait, no, yeah, that's the yeah. So that's why I got 6 of them.
Okay.
But that's
That's a size reference for you.
Engine light on.
taking off.
Still got the vibration that we were worried about. So we did change up the wing struts and put nut and bolt in them instead of pins, because we figured that could be, it was a little loose, so we figured that could be a vibration. But clearly that's not it, so we are going to keep going at it until we figure it out, I guess. Hopefully I'm zoomed in enough so we can look at the video and see if we see any vibration at that point. was dramatic.
Maybe it's just the harmonics of the plane. I don't know. There's no performance difference.
Maybe we need to just do a flight where we're strictly tested it, which would mean take it up, make the sound, make a change. You know what I'm saying? Make a change prior to the flight. Maybe we try with the spinner off. You know, just try to start eliminating things. Maybe change the prop, change the spinner, remove the cone.
So let's come in. I'm going to go with the 28 by 10. Now this is a gas prop. It's a 26 by 12 gas, but they say you can run gas on electric, so, but not the other way around, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So let's come in.
I got you. I got you, Cliff.
I'm going to go on the grass. Let me see, let's just see.
Pretty reliably does it.
Yeah, like every time.
You thought I was down, huh?
I would think if it's something really bad, the motor would have disintegrated by now, you know what I mean?
Oh, I would like to
thought
know.
maybe it was like,
Remaining 1 minute.
it was contacting the magnets and the motor, you know?
Maybe, I don't know. It would have locked up by now, though.
That's what I thought. It might be the timing. I might have to get the controller.
I wonder if it'll do it on the ground,
That's my next gonna be my next try.
because that would be easier for us to work on.
Timer stop.
Holy snikes, that is a big aeroplane.
Timer start. 30 seconds. Timer stop. Timer start.
Beautiful landing room.
Timer start. 20 seconds.
Still doing it. So we noticed the location inside the cowl where it was rubbing against the wood of the motor mount, and we shaved that down, and he found a timing issue and he retarded that quite a bit. Right now we don't know.
Yep. Hear it?
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Heard it?
The odd part is the plane flies great. Doesn't seem to have any power loss or anything by it, but that sound is going to kill us until we figure it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too, man. Giving up time for you, Dustin.
So I took the timing out with the Spectrum speed controller, and it's here.
It almost sounds worse.
It does sound worse.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Maybe you could
I'm coming in.
land and do an adjustment with that and then see if that might make any difference.
That's going to be a phone call to Spectrum.
And then I'll try to get this video done, and then you can send them the link to this video.
Timer stop.
Whoa.
Dude, something's going on with that motor.
Yes. All right, we're gonna kind of cover this. We can't figure out what that vibration is. The bird flies reliable, but let's go ahead and let you hear it.
That's all the way to full.
Yeah, so it's doing that grinding sound. I don't know. It sounds like something metal to metal because it's so loud with the cow off that, you know, it's crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and make this video. I'll try to get this published tonight so that you can send this link to Spectrum. So let me get a different angle. I'm scared as hell. I'm not like the gas guys where I want to be right here.
Let me do the throttle cut.
Well, I want you to run it up though.
Oh, you want it? Okay.
I'm gonna just hold the phone up here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh.
All right, let's get.
Yeah, I got it. All right, so we're gonna go right off a null. Good. Yep. We're gonna go to half throttle.
Yeah, that should give them more than enough.
Throttle cut.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and break this thing down for the day. We have been through everything we could do in the testing phases of trying to figure this out. So we're gonna reach out to Spectrum now to try to see if they could give us any guidance on it. But what we did kind of come to the assessment of is that it only happens under extreme load, which means when this can is pulling forwards as hard as it can with the prop under over 50% throttle or so, we only get that little noise, and it's reliable on the ground as well as in the air. So
It's louder on the ground.
it's actually, you know, yeah, especially with the cowl removed, you really hear it, and you'll be able to tell that. You already watched the video at this point, so you already know. So at this point, he's gonna break it down, and we're gonna just see if Spectrum can give us a fix or something. But overall, as a maiden flight, it was a great maiden. Like, the bird flies great. We just got an issue with that. But as far as the characteristics of it, in the air, flying, descending, did you put flaps?
Yes, I landed with flaps the last time, and I think I had too much lift. That's why we kind of had a little problem getting on the ground.
Yeah, it seemed like it didn't want to settle down. And then you did retard the motor then too, so then you didn't have a lot of throttle because of the, you know,
Seems
retard.
like my last Decathlon video, I did the same thing with the little one.
All right, well, that's we'll wrap it up, and then, you know, try to get this out as soon as possible so that he can submit this video showing what the plane did as well as what the motor does on the ground to Spectrum or Horizon, whoever, you know, that might end up being. All right, folks, Pooley out. Thanks for watching.